Hey Mike, I hope you're doing well. Thank you for reaching out to me. My name is Chloe West, and I am actually the owner of Minty Marketing Solutions. So this video is just going to go over a few tips and tricks that you can use to help you bring some more business to your website, to your business, and help you kind of beat out your competitors online. So I hope this helps. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me, and I'd be very happy to help you. But the three things that we're going to go over today is content, citations, and links. So first, let's go over to your website. So here we are at Chesapeake Embroidery. So first of all, content includes everything that you can see and read on your website. So all the pictures, all the words, what the pictures are saved as in your computer, as well as what is hidden behind your pictures. Google search engine can read all of these things and counts it as content. And it's important to make sure that we have enough space, enough content on your site so that Google can read everything. And it really helps Google search engine bots kind of figure out where you are, what you do, what you offer, so that they can better provide this information to people searching, your business or like businesses. So typically Google likes to see about 1,500 words of content on your homepage. I know that sounds like a lot, but it is really important to make sure that we have enough content so that we can implement those unique and high quality and relevant keywords and key phrases that people are searching for that offer your services. So I actually did a content counter on your homepage right here, and you actually only have about 104 words altogether. So we just want to make sure we really update the content and add a lot more on here so that more people will be able to find you. And if we go over here to this tool I like to use called Ahrefs, if I put in your website right here, Chesapeake Embroidery, it just kind of gives me an overview right now of what is going on your site. So right now it shows me that you have 6 keywords on your entire website that are being searched, and out of those 6 keywords only 5 people are able to actually find your business. So that's why it's so important to make sure we have that content on your site so that people can find you and they can give you their business. And if we go over here, so this right here is your number one competitor for if we searched up t-shirt printing Baltimore. So these guys are the ones that show up number one organically in the search results. And as we can see, they have a lot more pictures, a lot more content on their homepage. And we just want to make sure that we have more content than them, and we have those relevant keywords and key phrases that not only do these people have, but as well as, your other competitors, as well as other competitors in other areas that you serve. Just so we can put all of that into your site so we can get as much people to find you as possible. And right now on these guys, their website currently has, their homepage currently has about 700 words. So they're not quite at the top yet, so we can definitely add more to yours and really take over that spot. And if we go over here to that tool again, we can see their website, baltimoret-shirt.com, and we can say they have 558 keywords on their entire website. That is driving them 57 people to their site a month. And this is just for that one keyword. That's just the one competitor for that keyword. And if we go in here, we can actually see what keywords that they have that are driving them that traffic, and we want to make sure that we have those same keywords on your website. So here we go. We got embroidery Baltimore, that's 60 people a month. Got t-shirt printing, 30 people, screen printing Baltimore, 30 people, custom t-shirts Baltimore, 20 people. So like I said, we just want to go down this list and make sure that we get these keywords that are driving them, the traffic, and make sure that they are on your site too. Alright, so the next thing I want to talk about, so if you go over here, we search up t-shirt printing in Baltimore. When we come down here, so right here, these are just sponsored advertisements. A lot of people don't see these because they have ad blockers, and also a lot of people like to ignore sponsored things just in general. A lot of people trust the organic results much more than paid advertisements, so it can be kind of a hit or miss with advertisements. But the next most important spot down here, so this right here is the Google Map listing area, and this right here gets 70 to 80, possibly 90% of all those buyer intent clicks. So when people are searching up t-shirt printing in Baltimore, they're more likely to probably click one of these people and call them up and give them their business, or they might come down here to this organic area that we talked about, and they're going to call Baltimore T-shirt company, and they're going to give them their business because they're number one. They were the ones that are the easiest for them to find. No one's going to go down here and go to the next page and then the next page and search for a business, that they don't even know exists. So that's why it's important that we get you front and center so that people can actually find you. And this map listing is super important. And these are a little different than the organic listings. These are controlled by something called citations. And a citation is just your business's name, address, and phone number listed throughout directories on the web. So citations include things such as like Yelp, Yellow Pages, Angie List, Facebook, Instagram, just different sites that you can put your business's information and services on. And this is important because it helps more people find you, because it opens more doorways for more business. So we just want to make sure we have you in as many citations as possible. And that's kind of like what this is decided by. So the person who has the most citations is the one who's ranked the highest. And a little trick I like to use to make sure we can take that number one spot is if we come over here to this tool I like to use called White Spark, we can actually see how many citations these businesses have. And White Spark is it's as accurate as it can be. Some citations can take longer to show up. So currently the number one position is Taylor and McIntyre, which right now it says there's only 8 citations, and the person below them has 13 citations. But like I said, it can take 1 to 6 months for a citation to actually show up here on White Spark, but it doesn't mean that it's actually not there. So we just want to make sure that we have more than them. So obviously, in order to be in that number one spot, they definitely have more than 13, so they obviously added some more citations. So we just want to make sure we have more than 13, and you'll definitely be within that top organic map pack listing. And then the next thing I want to talk about is backlinks. So a backlink is just another website that provides similar services or information that points to your website saying, hey, this guy does embroidering, this guy does screen printing, and there are such things as relevant backlinks and irrelevant backlinks. So a good example would be possibly, look, okay, so here we go, we got Yelp. So that would be a really good backlink to be linking to your site. So if we were listed in here and they were pointing at you, that would be a really good source of revenue for you, because they're saying that you're the best 10 screen printing people in Baltimore. So that would be awesome. And an irrelevant backlink would be, let's say, a noodle shop is pointing to you guys. A noodle shop is linking to you. They're saying, it doesn't even matter what they say, because that's a noodle shop. They don't do screen printing, they don't do embroidery, they do noodles. So that really wouldn't help you in any sort of way. So that's why it's important to make sure that we have relevant backlinks from reputable sites pointing to you. Because backlinks are super important because they kind of work hand in hand with content. So since Baltimore T-Shirt Company, they had all of those relevant keywords on their site right here. They also have 27 referring domains, giving them 335 backlinks. So they have the most for those specific keywords. That's why they are at the top right here. And the more relevant, highly rated links that you have pointing to your site, the more power your website has to be pushed to the top. So we just want to make sure, just like the citations, that we come in here and we have at least 27 referring domains, which, will make sure that you get into that top area plus more, so that we can really dominate that number one position. And we can just come in here and see exactly which ones that they have, which websites are pointing to them. And we just want to make sure that you have the same ones plus more, so we can dominate that position. All right, so I hope that helps. I hope it all made sense. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me, Mike. I'd be very happy to help you. But yeah, I hope you have a wonderful night, and thank you for your time.